MANATY is not only a very interesting name for an artist, but is also someone who I would highly recommend to anyone who is into Japanese rock and just wants to find more really good examples of what makes Japanese rock so good. You know, upcoming artists want to find something new. This is where I would point most people. And it's interesting to really say that because this is her new song. It's called Epilogue, isn't it? Oh, Prologue, sorry, Prologue. It's got the same name actually as her new album. So this is the title track from her new album. Credit to her, she's got 2,270 subscribers, but I think she deserves more. And I would actually go as far to say that she's got this sound where I feel comfortable recommending her to everyone from fans of like Unlucky Morpheus through to like stuff like One OK Rock that I don't listen to as much myself, but I can just hear how her sound really would appeal to a lot of people who are into J-rock in that it's got that melodic, dramatic, slightly more interesting than Western rock because of the really great songwriting going on. It's got all of those qualities and a great voice, great personality, so much so I will get to reacting to the song in a minute, I promise. I did a session with her over on my other channel, which is actually linked down here as well. That one. I did a session with her on that channel because of the fact that this is how much I really think that people will enjoy her if they check out and listen to her music. Anyway, I've seen a couple of stills from this. I know this is a big, bombastic looking video. I haven't heard the song yet. I put off because I wanted to wait and see the music videos when they came out and do reactions. I'm really excited about this. Genuinely excited about this. MANATY Prologue, 3 minutes and 30 of really cool music coming up. I really hope the music video looks as grand as the stills look, because the stills looked awesome for this. Been following her social media. All right, ready? Let's go. See if my recommendations hold true. Oh, it's silent. Okay. Interesting start. I like how she gave it a couple of beats, a couple of bars before breaking in. That's nice and chilled out there. I see, this is the stadium I saw in the stills. Nice build up there. You can feel everything going mid-tempo. Building up to the chorus. Here we go. Okay, that's not what I expected. Oh, nice. Much more of a charging chorus than I was expecting. Yeah, this is a much more heavy song than I think I was expecting in some ways. It's got a good wind up to it. That's cool. A little semi-rap bit in the second verse. That's such a nice change up. And then the solo off the back. I love the fact this song seems to just be going in a really interesting direction. The whole shape, the whole form of it. It's like satisfyingly unpredictable. Loving the charge in this one. Yeah, that's a surprisingly effective chorus. It takes a couple of times for it to make sense. Ah, that's nice. Again, satisfying payoff. The build up and then the payoff at the end there with a nice headbang. Yeah. All right. Do you know what? Going into that, I was like, okay, I know roughly how our music works. I'm going to be able to sort of like pick out, the changes and, just gonna be nice and easy to sort of move along with this. I think nothing that happened in that song right until the very end happened when I expected to. Like the pre-chorus, the build-up, the rap bit in the second verse, like the whole tone of the chorus. I was expecting the chorus to sort of like build up to something. I felt like we were going in that sort of big anthemic direction. Instead, we were going in that hardcore rocking direction. Everything went in a different direction from how I expected. And yet, it's still sonically, everything about it still very much feels like a Manatee song, and that's actually a big compliment now I come to think about it, is because honestly, if you're an artist who can release a song that still sounds like you but just totally does not also sound like a retread of anything you've done before, that is a really good demonstration of the fact that you have a strong core sound and also a strong writing ethic of keeping your music nice and varied and not too predictable. So I gotta say, actually, in a weird way, that's not where I was expecting this review to go, but that's probably the strongest compliment I want to put front and center. Is it felt like a Manatee song but did not go in the direction I expected at any point. So anyway, let's cover a couple of things. I kind of did just then, but like that beginning, sort of soft start, a little bit of a little bit of tension building up, and then everything comes in. Great. Okay, nice and heavy, rocking along. And as seems to be the way with a lot of these most craziest of the Japanese song arrangements, we get a nice verse and a nice chorus to set you in the way things are going. Like I said, cool build up in the pre-chorus as well, and then from like the second verse on, it just sort of becomes very freeform. That rap bit I was not expecting. I don't think I've ever really heard her do anything like that in a song before. It's that kind of like somewhere between singing, somewhere between rapping kind of things. A little bit of attitude to it, a lot of rhythm to it, but also keeping the melodic quality to just the right degree. That was really nicely done. I also thought it was interesting as a change for her, and also again adds an extra layer of shall we say, layer of ideas to the song to just bring in something like that works but is not what you expect. And then we go into the solo, and then it just all these bits where it's going in different directions. I felt this was a song that just was alive with cool ideas. But what can go wrong when a song has too many ideas? Sometimes it can sound like it's meandering chaotically and doesn't have direction. That's when a song does this the bad way. And what I think was most important about this for me is that last chorus, when we get to that last chorus, it's like, okay, the chorus is now bedded in, we're used to, once you hear it the second time around, it makes sense because you know what's coming. You can click it into your head, you can do the in the right place, but it's building up. Okay, we're in the last chorus, but the last chorus doesn't really feel like the resolution. It's like, okay, we're back on familiar territory, build you up, and then the song ends with that guitar riff. Goes in there. It's very satisfying. Very satisfying. That final headbang comes off the end of it. We go back to the main key of the song. We go back to that tonic key, and then just headbanging time begins. I like it. I think that is a really cool way to write it. It's not like her catchiest song, and it's not like the most obviously catchy chorus like songs like Restart before, where you kind of like have it stuck in your head like an earworm. This isn't so much about that. I mean, the bit maybe, but this is more just kind of like about, this has a really strong energy, I mean, from beginning to end, this just takes you on a great journey. It never gets boring. It's switching up its ideas. It's powering along, and just, at the end, you get delivered with a thanks for ride. Thanks for enjoying the ride. And it's so satisfying. I am really happy about this. And the video as well. Credit to the video. I mean, so many things go into a video like this that aren't always obvious. I mean, like, you take, for example, shots like this. You had to film this at the right time of day. You had to, when the shadows are this long, it's like, those shadows are going to be moving quickly between like takes. So this had to be filmed at the right time of day. You've only got X number of takes to do it in when the lighting's perfect. A lot of this is clearly done either, I'm going to assume very early in the morning, but it could have been in the evening. And then, of course, you've got shots like this, which just require a lot of light on the outside. But again, this is just, it looks like it's been really well filmed. The venue, I don't know. Obviously, it's a stadium somewhere. My familiarity with stadiums probably isn't as good as a lot of other people's, but I mean, I don't know, it's probably somewhere in like Saitama or Chiba or Kanagawa or somewhere out in the countryside, or maybe somewhere where she was touring. It's really good location, though. I mean, that just looks cool as hell. That looks really cool. I am so chuffed for her. And I should point out the band are really cool as well. He is awesome. He's a funny guy. And so, you know, this is this. They're a great band, great music. Manatee is a fantastic leader. They are 100% getting that like off me. Get that over 100 straight away, guys. I appreciate it. Remember, the link to this video is below. I'm so glad she's got 1.7 thousand views in a day. And I feel like she deserves a ton more. So please go out there, support her. Amazing talent, amazing song, amazing artist. And also, like I said, I'm not just pushing this because, you know, because it's on one of my channels, the channel where I do like the interviews and stuff. But in all honesty, genuinely, I feel like when it comes to artists like this, it's the fact that she has this ethic, that she is someone who writes her own songs. She produces, takes lead on her material. She's not answerable to a company. She's not answerable to anyone but herself. She chooses who she works with, and she does a great job. And I think that is, again, like her music, is an embodiment of so much of the best of what I see working with artists in Japan. So, yeah, I think artists like Manatee do well. The scene does well, we all do well. So, yeah, I can't encourage you enough to go out and support her. If you enjoyed her music, please do check out more. Please like her material, subscribe to her channel, and if you feel like doing it on the way, remember to maybe like and subscribe to this channel as well. But thank you so much for tuning in. Get in the comments, tell me what you think, and until I hopefully see you very soon in Japan for the next one of these, for now, ciao, ciao.